Hi, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of your show. We hope you're enjoying this week's batch of episodes. Let's dive right into it. We're going to take some prompts from our lovely patrons over at patreon.com/the Valleyfolk. Head on over there, please.
Daniel.
Spit it out, Kevin.
I lost it.
What the fuck, Kevin?
Damn, son.
I completely lost it.
Something you'd like to
Talking to
share
the
with
mic,
the
Kevin.
rest of the class?
Talking to the mic,
All right.
Kevin.
Daniel,
Say something.
what is one activity/skill that you think you are really good at? Like if it was a thing you could go pro at. It can be any activity or skill, no matter how weird or mundane it may appear.
Oh, I love this question. What a landmine.
I mean, I'm really starting to kill it in Beat Saber. I mean, I'm playing expert charts. I'm going expert.
Dude, that's some bullshit. There's some crazy people
I
out
know,
there.
Grace has
but I'm
gone
getting
expert.
up there.
Grace has gone expert. I can't
Really?
even get through hard. She's
Dude,
doing it
hard-
constantly. She's doing like exercise cardio. So she's getting to like
Yeah.
I
tournament.
want to do it so bad.
Dude, I've been getting my whole body into it and like dancing and moving my shoulders and shit. It's really good.
I'm really good at 2 beers deep Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Oh, that's cool.
Like I have this threshold. If I'm playing it normal, I'm okay. I can get through the game. I might make some mistakes. But if you get 2 beers in me, I am like that kid from The Wizard.
Oh, nice.
But
That sounds right.
not Fred Savage. The other.
I mean, Joe, you're really good at video games.
Yeah, Joe, you're good at a lot of
Yeah.
things in general. It's cool for you, Joe, because you have a tough time choosing among options, and I'm like racking my brain.
But here's the thing about that. The fact that Joe immediately went there, and I recall many a time in the SourceFed office with the arcade machine that Joe would like dominate the top of the charts like consistently. So like I'm hearkening back to a time. So Joe obviously chose that. That's the first thing that popped into his head. So for me, it's like absolutely, I think he could go pro as like a classic arcade gamer.
With 2 beers deep. Once I get rid of the inhibitions, like when I get rid of like the filter of like myself holding me back,
Yeah.
the possibilities are endless. But then if I go 1 beer too far, then I'm like the kid from The Wizard times 2. And that's not
right,
good.
but here's the thing. The funny thing about beer, Joe, is it's so hard to stay in that sweet 2 beer spot because of the way beer is and tastes.
It's tough.
Mine would
2 beer Joe he makes a very small appearance and
Such
then he's
a
out. There's
little
never an
window.
encore.
How long is 2 Beer Joe around for?
Yeah, you're lucky if he sticks around for 30 minutes.
I was gonna say Scrabble and Monopoly. I probably could go
yeah.
pro in either of those.
Monopoly. Freaking Monopoly. Monopoly.
And Scrabble is insane though. Scrabble, I'm like top 4% on the app. So
The leaderboards?
See?
just a
Is that the one that's on PlayStation?
No, it's the app you can download on your phone. I'm a member of the Scrabble Club. I pay $5 a month for it. I get gems and stuff. And it gives you custom tiles depending on the treasure chests, like what have you. And I spelled haunted earlier today. That's a full word.
That felt
was
good,
an
I bet.
82. Used all 7 letters, but
Damn.
yeah, things are going pretty
Good
well
man.
over here.
When 2 Beer Joe plays that game, he gets frustrated because he can only spell Wang.
Yeah.
Can we do rapid fire would you rathers?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, because one of them comes from Canon Mackey, and then I'm just going to ask you a bunch that I thought were funny.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
But Canon Mackey says, would you rather have the ability to transform into any animal for 2 hours or have permanent flight?
Yeah, it's got to be that animal one because imagine being able to swim in the ocean
it's
for
rapid
as
fire.
long as you want.
It's rapid fire, Joe.
The only thing that's bringing me to it is the ocean, perhaps for animals.
Exactly.
Being able to fly all the time would be
You can
dope.
fly as a bird.
That's like exactly for 2 hours though. Only 2 hours.
Every day.
Yeah, shit,
it's-
that's
it's-
true. Now I'm rethinking it.
Yeah, it's
What happens if you're like, what if you get bold as a jellyfish and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna go see how deep or I'm an anglerfish, I'm gonna go to the depths. And then you're like, shit, I lost track of time because I'm a fish and I forgot how that works. And then you turn into a human and then you just crush. You're dead.
You're saying
the,
just, the alternative is you start flying around, you forget and run out of time, and then you lose the power of, oh, you can do it all the time. That doesn't make sense what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fly all the
I'm
time.
gonna go with fly.
It's fly all the time.
I'm going with
No,
fly.
animals.
I'm going with flyer.
Would you rather never age mentally or never age physically?
Never age mentally or never age physically.
Never age physically.
Mentally.
I don't know, because I'm kind of looking forward to getting mentally unstable so that I can start pooping everywhere and stuff and get away with it.
No, not looking forward to that at all. No way.
What is that, 10 years?
No way.
15
On the-
years?
I'm gonna keep my physicality, and then I'm hoping that because my physical body and my physical form, including my brain, is staying youthful, I can age and become a sage human that is using all his experiences to grow and become a better version of myself. But the physical portions of my brain will not be deteriorating, which might mean, man, I'd be pretty lucid for quite a while. I'm going
Yeah,
with
but
that.
that's the scary thing, because imagine being as lucid as you are now, moments before your body gives up on itself.
Well, that's what
like,
I'm saying. I'm
as-
keeping the
as-
body. I'm keeping the body. I'm not going to physically age, and then I'm going.
So
to
you let your
mentally
brain,
age, but
you
that's
let
okay.
your brain age.
Yeah, I mean, our brains are aging every day.
Yeah,
with
that's
the
where I'm
knowledge
at.
and stuff. Yeah, but I think that if your physical body is staying intact, I don't think you're going to deteriorate the way, which is kind of what happens with the brain, and that's where all the problems come. So we're talking about mentally aging, which is different than physically aging. So I think we're going to be lucid and dope for quite a while. This is Two Beer Joe. I'm out.
Is this, yeah, where,
Would you rather get rid of all bad drivers or never have to wait in a queue or a line?
I never wait in a queue. I can handle bad drivers. Because that means at Disneyland, you don't have to wait in any line ever, right?
but bad drivers
You don't have to
kill
wait in line
people.
for anything.
I'm not trying to play more, but bad drivers do
Yeah, but
kill
there's
people.
already...
Bad,
there's
but
already bad
do kill-
drivers.
Right, but if you could get rid of all of them.
Oh, wait. You're not talking about just in your own life.
Or
You're
just
talking
say in your
about
own
in
life.
the entire universe.
In your own life,
In
Nobody
my-
will ever drive bad again.
around you, even if it's just around you, you're still saving lives.
I don't think I'm in line that often, so it's not that big of a deal to me. So
I'm
go
in
with
line
drivers.
a lot. I'm going with lines.
We're also in LA, so for us, bad drivers and lines are often in the very same place, and that's how we get traffic. Mm-hmm. If you
You
think
get rid
about
of
it.
those bad
And-
drivers,
and
then
what
those
is
lines
traffic?
within the traffic will be gone.
What is traffic if not just its own type of queue line?
And what are we as we walk, if not race car drivers?
Would you rather be woken up with a slap every morning or be woken up during the night by a malfunctioning alarm clock?
Oh, wow.
I'll wake up with the slap. I'll
I'm
take the
taking
slap.
the slap.
A slap's
slap.
probably nice to wake up to.
I don't
Oh,
think it's
man.
nice, but man,
Is it like a full... It's a full f***ing hurt your face? Oh, man.
that sucks too.
I guess
though.
I'd go for the alarm, but oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's
'cause
an
if you
awful
could-
question.
Because I could go right back to sleep. Like if I had to wake up every night at like the same time, I could go
doubt
right
that's
back to
it.
sleep.
We just got woken up by you know when the battery and the smoke detector goes off or is out and it starts testing itself and then you can't shut it off and it's like 30 minutes of figuring out what the is going on and you take the battery out but it's still going because it has backup power and then your kids are freaking out and they're scared because it's the worst fucking sound on the planet and then you don't fall asleep for the next, I get it done finally and then I can't fall asleep for the next 4 hours because I'm worried what if it wasn't a test and maybe there's something in the apartment that I couldn't find. Same with the damn carbon monoxide. When that goes off, you're like, I don't know what to do. So alarms suck.
When I moved in with my girlfriend, I looked around and quickly discovered that there were some wires pouring out of the ceiling, and I said, "Why?" And she said, "Because one night I got drunk and it wouldn't shut up, and so I ripped all the fire alarms out of the ceiling." So, if anything happens, it's because we burned to death.
I love the idea that Grace has a very specific type of anger that's like the Hulk, but it's always aimed at a very specific object when she freaks out. And like that night, she like changed and just ripped out all the fire alarms. But then like there's sub nights where she's like, ah,
Yeah.
books,
No,
ah,
no, she yeah.
books,
Out
ah,
of the book.
no,
Yeah, she does.
books.
She does it, Joe. That's what she does.
Why does she hate
Books!
books so much?
I don't know. She Joe's scene. That's yeah. She also
Books.
Joe, another thing
I
she
once
does, Joe, is
watched
well,
I watched Grace take a Book of Mormon and rip it right in half.
Yeah.
Like from the not even like you normally would. Like the book was closed and she tore it right down the middle.
Through the spine.
Hardcover.
she's got a real thing against
Yeah.
the Book of Mormon.
Patreon.com/the Valleyfolk. Please go over there. There's extras, there's bonuses, there's live streams, there's bloopers, and you get to submit prompts for the show and make it happen. The magic is in your hands. Please utilize it and get nasty with us.